What a beautiful time it has been. Hi guys, so here's the thing. With the arrival of winters, this second season of AR Limitless is coming to an end. But I would like to say that this whole summer season, this whole summer of 2019 was really vibrant, exuberant, and dynamic at the same time. And if I have to summarize the 2019 summer, the second season of AR Limitless, I would say for most of my childhood, I've lived in a cocoon of mediocrity. But time and again, I used to ask myself, what is it that brings contentment to the soul? What is it that brings a meaning to life? What is it that makes life worth living? When I couldn't find answer to any of these questions, I began to travel and explore different places as an escape. And coincidentally, I decided to put my phone on a selfie stick and document these journeys so I can later cherish them with a toothless smile in my old age. Strangely, the process of storytelling through filmmaking and photography fascinated me in such a way that gradually it not only became a part of my life but also filled my life with vibrance and dynamic exuberance.
It's your energetic boy AR Limitless, and as you know, in my stories I talk about these special things about life.
When I started this second season of my channel with arrival of summer of 2019, I could feel in my heart of hearts that this is about to be one of the most blissful and profound journey that I am going to witness in my life. And hell yes, it was one of the most happiest and dynamic time that I had experienced in my life. It was the time when I decided to transform my creative outlet of photography and filmmaking into a creative profession. Right now, I am in Ludhiana for my 1-month photography course that I'm doing from Arun's Creation School of Photography. It was the time when I all alone trekked on some unknown trails of Parvati Valley, making myself vulnerable to my very own fears. And it was there in the solace of wilderness I fell in love with the mountains. It was this summer that the desire to create something meaningful through which I could entertain you, make you laugh, and share some value out of my craft. I started with a series of daily vlogs, and in no time it felt as if I had found everything that I ever desired for. My beginning of daily vlog. In this journey of daily interaction with you, I almost found a new family with whom I shared the same passion for photography and art, love for coffee, and then in no time, when it came to visit my homeland Kashmir, you all came along. And honestly, it was a pleasure for me to share the scenic beauty of Kashmir, the hospitality of people, the culture they live by, felt welcomed, and my very own village, where bathing in ice-cold glacier water gave birth to the new personality of the Pirate of the Mountains. Finally, I can say that the Pirate of Mountains is feeling alive and is home. Woo! Although the mountains of Kashmir have become a playground for extreme polarities of left and right, but I believe that perhaps by keeping our resentment aside, if we first try to acknowledge that there are people in Valley who are trying to be hospitable in spite of all the political polarity, we might try to reach some common grounds. So overwhelming in a positive way that I felt so great coming here once again. I felt welcomed. Eventually, as this season was coming to an end, I for the second time went to Parvati Valley. This time as a pirate on a quest, which made me walk through the moody mountain trails, heavy rains, and dark jungles in order to witness and capture the beauty of Kheer Ganga, and eventually learn about the legend of Kheer Ganga. This is the beauty of Kheer Ganga all around us. I mean, it's so serene, it's so quiet. And finally, I'd say this whole season matured the pirate within me, for whom the mountains are the vast oceans where he seeks the treasure of breathtaking adventures, for whom coffee in its true dark form is the nectar of life, and through his creative outlets of photography, poetry, and filmmaking, he's trying to bring a change. So this was a season worth remembering and a time worth cherishing. If you ask me what made this time so vibrant, so dynamic, and so exuberant, the answer to that question is the involvement and complete immersion of myself in the only moment I had in front of me. It was what made this time worth living, and I believe this is what makes life worth living. And with this, the season comes to an end, and I'll meet you in the next season, in which I'll share a lot of photography and filmmaking content, and together we'll explore some new places which we haven't seen yet, and along with that some nice caffeinated content will be there. And to watch all that, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and share this one with your friends. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, enjoy yourself, have fun, and peace.